picture with me, I can take pictures with you, you know? Because
These are taking each other's picture. This is good.
I'm surprised that she's dressed everything all in black. You know? Why are you dressed all in black? You have to know that by intimidation you're not going to achieve anything, okay? And the only way for you to go ahead and achieve something profitable for your cause, okay, is by talking to people and, you know, trying to go ahead and bring your message in a friendly way, okay? Not by intimidation. If you're a Christian, you know that that's what Jesus preaches all the time. Doesn't preach what you are doing. Okay? And he will know. I mean, he knows me very good. He knows that I deliver babies. I send women for adoption. I take care of, you know, people that don't have money. Okay, and if you're trying to go ahead and bring your message, okay, in an animosity way, in an intimidation way, you're not going to achieve anything.
Okay, so taking your picture was wrong for what reason?
No, but I mean, I feel intimidated by you coming to me, not talking to me, that I don't know you, that the first time I know you, and you come here and you're trying to take my picture, okay? It means you're trying to use my picture to go ahead and...
You have no idea why I was taking your picture.
Okay, well...
Tell me about that baby last Saturday, or was it Monday, the 23-week-old baby that you aborted at the Southfield clinic?
I was not over the...
You didn't abort that baby? Who did?
That was not me.
But it's your clinic.
It's my clinic, right? And according to the law, okay, they have the right, that women have the right to do it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if I am not doing something according to the law, it's a different story.
Okay.
But I try to obey the law as strictly as I can.
When I took your picture, you put your hands on me. Was that according to the law?
I didn't put your hand.
Yeah,
No,
yes, you did. You
I
grabbed
just
at
put
me.
My hand,
no, you
no.
grabbed me. I still feel it right here.
Okay.
You
No,
grabbed at me.
I did not grab at
You
you. I was
did.
grabbing at your camera, okay? So I don't grab.
So you have the right to grab at my camera?
Yes, if you're taking a picture of me on my private property.
We were on the sidewalk.
That's a private property?
No, the sidewalk is not private property.
Okay. Let me just tell you something. My purpose was that if you come to me and you're taking my picture, this is intimidating, especially somebody that doesn't know me, okay? Because I have all kind of threats to my life. I have some...
So you have police reports to back up those threats to your life?
Of course.
Okay.
Not only police report, but FBI reports and everything else. Okay?
Along with them taking
if
your
you're coming-
IRS records for not paying your taxes.
You're right. You're right. How long ago was that? If you're so
Does
accurate,
it matter?
How long ago was that?
You tell me when the IRS took your
Okay,
files.
35 years ago?
No, not 35 years
Okay.
ago.
You know why? You know why?
Because you had your money in Canada?
No, because it was not my money. It was my father's money, okay? My father was in Germany, okay? He was, you know, all his family was killed, okay, by Germans, okay? And he wanted his money in a safe place, not in a place in Israel where they're fighting and he can lose all his money. He lost his money several times. So, you know, instead of you coming to me and intimidating me, I don't mind to listen to your, you know, objections, and I don't mind to listen to your, you know, ideas, but you cannot come to me and bring things that are inaccurate and just intimidating, okay? And that's the way that, you know, all your movement is wrong, okay? Because you can achieve so much more by talking.
I think people have talked to you for 30 or 40 years and you're still killing babies, so...
Okay. You see, when you're saying those things, okay, killing babies, it means you're not approaching the issue, okay, in a productive and in a constructive way. Okay, you're achieving, exactly the opposite. Because the girls that you're gonna come here and they're gonna go and tell the girls that she's killing her baby, okay? She's not going and getting any message from you. She's getting intimidation from
I'm
you.
talking to you
Well,
because you see
want-
what
if
comes
you want
out.
No, I don't see. I, as a doctor, okay, I deliver babies. I take care of patients that have cancer. I seen a lot today, a lot more women, okay, even women at your age and older than you that have cancer or potentially to have cancer or have breast cancer, okay, that was not diagnosed, okay, that women that came for abortion. And there's call my office in Macomb, okay, and ask the woman over there, her name is Rochelle, if I did not send a girl home today, okay, a girl home today and told her not to have an abortion done.
See ya.
Okay, today, that's only today. And I do that on a regular basis, maybe every day at least once or twice. And I think she was even present over there. A girl came to me and I told her, you should not do your abortion.
And why shouldn't they do their abortions?
Why she didn't do the abortion? Because she didn't have any good reason to have an abortion. Okay,
Is
she
there
was
a good is there a good reason to have an abortion?
It's between the woman and God. It's between her and her conscience, okay? I'm not supposed to be the one to decide. And I told him, and he knows, I lecture to students. I lecture to, high school children, okay? And I told them not to have sex, okay? Or to reserve sex when they're married, okay? You don't know me. You're trying to go ahead and achieve your purpose the wrong way.
I was trying to get your picture. That was it.
Well, but I'm trying to tell you that there is other ways to achieve your goal. It's not about, doing things like that. It's achieving the goal towards the young generation and explaining the young generation. I had a girl today here with her mother that was 16 years old. Most of you have seen her. She came with her mother. Okay. Then what I told her. I forced her to get something for contraception. She has multiple partners. I told her, you have to get something for contraception because you're going to get pregnant. It took me 30 minutes to convince her.
Is this the white girl?
No. The white girl is the girl that came from London and was raped in London.
Huh?
She is from Harrison Township. She came with her mother. She did some type of work, 7 months in London, England. She was raped over there by a Pakistani person, okay? And, so what I'm supposed to tell her? That I don't want her to do an abortion?
Do you want to meet somebody who's a product of rape and she's very glad she wasn't aborted? See,
But you have to understand, not everybody that is a product of rape is going to be happy. There is some people that are going to be happy,
but
some people
you're
that are
gonna,
not going to be happy.
You don't know who's going to be happy, who's not going to be happy. You're playing the role of God.
I'm not. On the contrary, I'm trying to go ahead and convince those people to do the right thing, not to have the abortion. Okay, you'll be surprised. Okay, I would not be delivering babies and trying to go ahead and do things that are a lot more difficult than making money from abortions. Okay, if I take care of a patient that has cancer, okay, it takes me a lot more to talk to them, to explain to them, to go to their families, okay, to talk, to not to the aunties and things like that. And a lot of those people are ignorant. They have very basics, okay, of health care. You have to start from the beginning. It takes me a lot more time than to do abortion. I can say I'm just doing abortion. I'm not doing anything else, okay, but I'm not doing that.
That's good.
You know how many girls come here and we refer them? You know how many girls come from that other clinic to me? Okay, and I say no. I find just a reason to say no. Because the doctor over there is not capable of doing it, or because they have all kind of problems, like the patient came. Let me just remember what the problem is. high blood pressure. Okay, she was getting medication for high blood pressure. She went to this clinic. The doctor didn't want to do her. She came to me. She can be done very easy. Her blood pressure can be controlled. I said, I'm very sorry. You're a very bad candidate. Okay, you should not have an abortion. By you coming to me and talking to me, okay, you may be intimidating me, but you're not achieving anything. I'm going to stay the same, okay? For you is to go and talk to those people that you can go through them.
Yeah,
That's
he's been very.
You know,
very nice.
it's. I mean, there's articles about me. We just had an article, you know.
I read it.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just trying to tell you, if you're gonna go and spend time like me with the high, you know, in high schools, okay, with that type
What high schools have you gone to?
to West Bloomfield,
What others?
to Hillel Day High School.
Hillsdale?
Yeah. Hillel.
Hill.
Yeah.
It's a Jewish high school. Okay. And I gave lectures to women at your age, okay, about contraception. Well, it was a combined contraception at women that are going through, the perimenopausal period, okay, and also some substitute for hormones, replacement hormone therapy, because a lot of those women, it's a different story. But I lecture, okay, and my lectures are not to go ahead and advise women to go out to have abortion. The contrary, to prevent abortions. And I don't do, you have to know, I have my limits. I don't do abortion beyond certain age.
Which age?
Which age? 14 to 15 weeks. When I feel that the baby can be viable outside the mother womb and the mother does not have any type of restriction, on the baby, okay, then I don't do it. Then this is not the business of the mother anymore. You have to know that the youngest baby that lived was 200 grams. 200 grams is about 18 weeks pregnancy. Okay, but I do 14 to 15, the maximum, that's it.
Do you know anything about Dr. Reginald Sharp?
Yeah, Reggie Sharp, yes.
Yeah.
He just closed his
He
clinic.
just closed the one on Warren.
Yeah, he closed the one in close to clinics.
Livonia.
Yeah,
Would you ever let him work under you?
not really.
Why?
First of all, I'm not sure about his credentials. He's a DO. I don't know if you know that.
If the what?
He's the DO.
Doctor of Osteopath.
Huh?
Doctor of Osteopath.
You're right. And the second thing, I don't know exactly, but yet sometime they did revoke his license at certain point. So I don't know exactly the story. Don't ask me because we are freezing here. Okay. Have a good weekend.
Doctor,
Okay?
thank you for the discussion.
No problem. I'm just trying to tell her the most important thing, and I talk to a lot of church people, okay? There is a group of Christians that are for abortion, are pro-abortions, and we get their literature, okay? But the whole idea is you're not going to achieve anything by intimidating people. That's my
We try
main
to
point.
operate with love out here.
Exactly. Operate with love, not with intimidation, because you're going to get exactly the opposite. It's like you have a teenager and you tell him not to do something, he'll do it exactly the opposite. It's the same thing with abortion.
I still tell my teenagers, don't have sex.
No, it's not about only sex, but if you have a teenager, okay?
Don't do drugs. Don't drink.
Yeah, that's
Don't speed. Don't text and drive.
You're right, but if
A
he
whole
doesn't-
bunch of don'ts.
You're right. But if you have a teenager and you tell him, don't go with his girlfriend, or don't bring your girlfriend home, okay, nothing to do with sex or something like that, the more you're forbidding to do things, okay, the more resistant is going to be to that. That's psychology, And this is the same thing with if you're going to be soft with them and you're going to explain to them and talk to them, okay, they'll listen to you. If you're going to go ahead and be abrupt with them, or rude to them, okay, or use all kind of language like you're killing or you're doing things like that, that's not going to go through them. I mean, they're just going to go ahead and reject you.
I have noticed there's a connection, though, between birth control and abortion. If someone's into birth control, they're more apt to be into an abortion.
Well, the whole idea, I can tell you the truth, that women should save sex for marriage. Okay, that's start.
Exactly right.
And that's also in the Jewish tradition. Okay, it's in the Jewish tradition. So, but life is today. The media and TVs, and all this notoriety, and the VIP people, it's impossible. So you have to deal with reality, okay? And reality is to try and avoid abortions, okay? And you have to go ahead and you're just stuck with it. You're just stuck with it.
See, I'm a Catholic, and the Catholic Church is dead set against it. There was a study done. Two groups of Catholics, I don't know whether you've heard this. One group, these are all married couples. The first group used artificial contraception, even though the church said not to.
Yeah.
The other group did not. Divorce rate of the first group was around 50%.
Yeah.
Divorce rate of the second group was around 3%.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely when you have, when you have basically morals, okay, and the morals are basically part of sexual, type of relationship, with whom you have it, and how many times you have it, and when you have it, and things like that. So the first thing is to go ahead and create a family, and then have sex, okay, not to have sex, the sex, God creates, human beings, okay, to have sex for recreation, to have kids, not to eliminate those kids, okay?
That's right.
Okay, so, and culture came together, okay, and said, in order to have kids, you have to get married, okay, to go and organize society, okay? But, we're stuck with something else in the world.
The morality's gone down.
That's right.
Okay, God bless you, Doc.
You should. There is some girls here that were picketing, and I delivered their kids. You know that? Is that right?
Some girls were picketing?
There were some girls here that I don't remember 7 months ago. Okay, that were picketing. I don't know if you were here or not. They say, Dr. Kalo, you delivered my child.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I don't think I was here. Thank you for the discussion. See, that was fruitful.